game versus the best teams in the world. Now, that simply doesn't happen for North American talents. I really do think this guy one day can be the best player in the world in CSGO. Now, he might need the right type team around him, or he might need personal development himself. Remember, he's only 18, there's still a lot of time, but I think this guy legitimately can be the best player in the world, and like I said, can go down as a top 10 player of all time if he gets the accomplishments to back it up. This is a prodigy level talent. This isn't just a very good player. Like, the analogy I give is, or the example I give is, okay, Flamey is someone where I saw this guy's a lot of skill. If we can harness it the right way, he becomes a good player, then he becomes a very good player at certain times, but he's a very good player. That's the key thing about Flamey. And you want him to be your best or second best player, but he's a very good player. He's a piece within there. s1mple is a prodigy. This guy just had that talent, and then he's developed it, and then he's worked incredibly hard and refined it as well. And as a result, his talent exceeds even these sorts of people who are very good players. That's the sort of insane level we're talking about. So you have to consider he's done all of this, made the final of a major, made top 4 twice at a major, had all these great single map wins and series wins. He's done all of this without ever being on a top 5 team in the world, or ever having any real stability, or ever having teammates that were even close to his level in terms of talent, really. The big problem here, the reason why it's such a tragedy that s1mple has to leave to Liquid, is, let's be real, maybe Liquid does figure it out, maybe Liquid gets everything perfectly, maybe Liquid even one day does make the final major again. They will never have a player as good as s1mple right now, ever again. It will never happen. First of all, NA will never produce someone as good as him. By the way, Europe has only produced, like, at maximum, 3 or 4 people in terms of pure talent and what they can do who are as good as this guy. It won't happen for NA. It's just very, very unlikely, statistically very unlikely, and just experientially we can see it just doesn't happen. This literally one day might be the best player in the world, and the people like Elise and Nitro will be sat there in the audience after having maybe a nice run to the quarterfinals with their new team that's got a lot of routine, and maybe they lost a close third map to a really good team from the semis. They'll be sitting there watching the final of a major, and Na'Vi or some other comparable team will be winning the major with s1mple, who will be the best player in the world. Now, if that doesn't make you think, oh, what could have been, or what sadness this is, the way that we saw something so incredible, but we couldn't keep a hold of it. I mean, this is a terrible thing. So as a result, yeah, this run was an incredible run. It was unforgettable. And you know what? It doesn't matter that they lost to SK in the final. I mean, SK, by the way, still could go down as the best team of all time. They're on track to do that and to overtake Fnatic. It's a team that's capable.